Hello and welcome to the PodDaddy Podcast, episode 20. This is a very special episode to me because I simply don't give a fuck. It's me, Daddy Randy, with my co-host, Daddy Pie.
Hello.
You see,
That-
the reason why I don't care is because I have nothing to say. So please say what you wanted to say.
Oh fuck. It's gonna be on YouTube. Well, I had the weirdest dream today where basically I was fighting Godzilla in a way, okay?
Was he your size or just Godzilla size?
Oh no, he was Godzilla sized and I was as strong as Captain America and the whole Avengers combined.
Okay.
Suddenly we reached to the point when I was choking him and beating his face. He just looked at me and he was like, "Alright, have mercy, have mercy." I told him, "Never come back here to Japan again." He was like, "Bruh, fuck you." And then I had to end his life. And then when I came back as a hero, everyone was like, "Oh, very big, very big." I was like, yes, he was very big. They're like, "Oh no, big penis." I was like, "Oh shit, they can see it." Turned out the average Asian penis is very small.
Sure. The worst part about that was the last bit, but yeah, whatever.
But it was so weird. I was fighting Godzilla.
I was just waiting for the moment where you regret, or the part in which you regret having this on YouTube. But it
All
should
of
have been the last one. It should have been. The other was, fuck it. Look, I don't remember much of my dreams, but I do remember very few of my dreams in which I realized I was in a dream. Or at least I realized I was in control.
So like
And-
Inception?
Yeah, sure. Here's what happened. I realized I was in a dream when I was on top of a skyscraper
Nice.
in a downtown city. It was kind of like New York, but it had a lot of tall buildings. It was
Manhattan.
almost as far as the eye can see, and that was while standing on top of a building. So anyway, when I realized that, I jumped. So imagine this, all right? Manhattan, the streets are like a grid, right?
Yeah.
Now I jumped diagonally,
Okay.
crossing multiple blocks, and
Okay.
landed on a businesswoman.
You landed on a businesswoman.
Yes, I say businesswoman because she wore clothes like she was in the business.
It's a
in the
businesswoman.
financial sector, yeah.
Yeah.
And then what I did was that somehow I looked at her mouth, and even though she didn't say anything, I put my I put my hand in a pensive position on her left lip, and then somehow I scrolled. How do I put this? It's like I grabbed something, like a fucking zipper, and I just closed her mouth.
Dear
And
God.
suddenly a zipper appeared, where my hand was scrolling from one side of her mouth to the other, or moving from one side of the mouth to the other. And she couldn't say shit. But in her struggle, she somehow manifested another mouth under the first one. And so I closed that one as well. And then I woke up.
Why?
I don't know, I guess if I stayed there, I would only have even more mouths to close. And it's a pretty weird ass fucking dream.
It is really hella weird. But
It was
I really
actually-
did fucking enjoy it.
I don't remember what happened before I did the jump, but it was actually like a normal dream. You know, normal dream stuff happened. You go to places, you see things,
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on. Yeah, and then I realized I was in a dream, and I made it into a fucking fever dream with my own consent.
Consent, ain't that a bitch?
With my own consent.
Yeah, ain't that a bitch?
Yeah. But I really don't remember any other dreams. There is well, it was a nightmare, and
Ooh, story time.
I'll try to remember this as much as I can. But I had this nightmare as a kid. I don't remember how young I was. Let's say between 6 to 10 years old. Probably, closer to the age of 6.
You know that those are the ages that I like them in. I mean, they were their
The
innocence.
dreams, yes.
Yes, the dreams. Yes,
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
good thing I have a
anyway.
cup of tea. Yes, do carry on.
What happened is that I was in a toilet,
Okay.
and the part of the toilet where you get to wash your, it wasn't a public toilet. It was, a house toilet.
Okay.
So we didn't. So there were no stalls or everything or anything. It was just the place where you take a shit, the place where you wash your hands, and the place where you take a shower. Now, I because it's been such a long time, I don't remember the people, but I know them as family members. I at least maybe my mother and my father. I'm speculating, but I was I, I wanted to wash my hands. Not really wash my hands, but fuck with the sink. But
All
one
right.
of my family members was there already washing their hands. I tried to go to the toilet, take a seat or something. Someone else was taking a seat. I don't even remember if they were shitting or not. And so there was this curtain on the shower. And when I opened up the curtain, there was a little bit of water down under, and there was a duck.
A duck.
Yeah, just moving around on the water. And the duck looked at me, jumped at me. Somehow, my back was against not a door, but an opening.
What the
That
fuck?
it was like, let's say, half the size of the door, and I don't mean in height, I mean in width. So it's
Oh,
a very
okay.
slim door. And the duck was in the middle of the toilet. My family members, not giving a shit, doing what they were still doing at the beginning of the nightmare, were just sitting there, right? The curtains were
Alright.
already open, you can see the water and the stuff, or I could. And the duck was just looking at me as if it wanted to kill me. And in an instant, it jumped at me. I still didn't wake up from that. And what happened when it jumped at me, I somehow got pushed through that very slim door that isn't even a door, it's just a hall. And I fell out of the room. There wasn't anything outside the room, or the toilet. So I just kept falling down in the fucking darkness. And while I was looking up, I could see the toilet going further and further away. And then I wake up.
Damn. When you woke up, did you just find your bed wet?
No.
That's a good thing you didn't piss yourself.
Yeah, but
Did
I
you
thought about that for a while.
did you actually just like wanted to take a shit before you sleep?
No.
I mean, it could be possible.
It could be possible. I don't remember much, but I don't think so. I didn't wake up wanting to take a shit.
Damn. Maybe you just took a shit and the duck cleaned it for you.
I don't think so. That duck was clearly hostile.
Yeah, the ducks are assholes.
Yeah. I guess
Alright,
that was
I
the
have a
point of
question.
that dream. Yeah?
I have a question. Are you... And bear with me while I say it because it's a long ass word.
Okay.
Fuck it, I'm gonna send it. You read it. I'm not gonna say it. Yes, allow access to all my photos. Oh my god. Dude, your dream is kind of weird. In a way. Unexplainable.
Yeah.
Please, would you be kind to read that
The
thing?
fear that somewhere, somehow, a duck is watching you. The word is anatidiphobia. Anatidiphobia, I guess. Or diphobia. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yes, do
don't
you
really
have
have
that?
this fear. No. No. Here's the thing. I never give a fuck about ducks.
But why in the dream?
I don't know.
I
But
fucked up the drunk. Yeah?
there's a reason I remember the dream, and it's because of how fucking weird it was.
All these years.
Granted, I forgot all the other crazy ones.
After all these years.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Well, dreams are actually, to me, are like things that you desire or fear from, which come in a fucked up way. It depends on how late you sleep at night and what the fuck do you eat late at night before you go to bed. It might have something to do with hormones, your chromosomes, your gayness, you're a lesbian, you're adopted, what are you doing, step bro? That all can, fuck up your mind in a way to have these weird dreams where you're fighting Godzilla and you're trying to survive by running away from a duck and getting on a toilet.
Don't think so.
Ah, okay.
And okay, dreams are partially that. They're definitely a portion of what happens in your real life, your fears, or what you even want. Because there was so many dreams in my life where I was in an educational facility of some description, taking an exam or something. That was a lot of my dreams for the past few years, and I hate myself.
Damn, that is no bueno dream, but okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of dreams.
Yeah.
No, you can finish because mine
No,
sucks.
I was just gonna say I don't have anything. I don't have any nightmares as much. I mean, other than all the exams, but I can't consider those as nightmares.
Consider them as
And
challenges.
sure, if I had to call them nightmares, I would say anxiety-induced nightmares.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
I forgot what I wanted to say.
It's alright. I don't know what you're doing. Keep it low. I can hear it.
What?
I don't know what you're doing, but keep it low. I can hear it.
Not doing anything.
Are you into vaping? Vaping?
Yeah, I just woke up. I don't do that when I wake up.
Oh, okay. No, but do you do that? Is that still a thing you do?
Well, as the youngsters these days are doing it, I have to oblige and do it too. I'm gay. Anyways, Netflix done fucked up.
Once again, I suppose?
They done diddly fucked up. You wanna know why?
Why?
I was scrolling through movies and all of a sudden I see this one particular movie that I thought I will never see. They
Mhm.
released Cuties.
Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah. That's just a thing now.
And surprisingly that their what do you call it? I'm not into marketing or shit, but their prices or money or I don't know what is it just dropped and they lost millions of dollars after announcing they will release Cuties.
Yeah. Yeah, that should have been expected.
I mean,
At the same time, Netflix is not that great either. They
yeah,
just don't have as much as the other streaming services. Whatever the other ones, Hulu.
HBO,
Yeah, I guess.
Apple TV,
Yeah. And remember that
Disney
one
Plus.
thing I told you about? I was watching. What was it? Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Ah, 9.
There's a 7th season, and it's not on Netflix.
Wait, there's a 7th season?
Yeah,
I thought I finished it.
since February or something.
Oh my god, where was I? Other than the bathroom, but
No,
where was I?
it's not even in Netflix.
Then I have to go to websites and watch it.
Yeah.
God, this is garbage.
Yeah, Netflix is actual garbage.
Dude, I just got a subscription like last month on Apple TV. Apple just sent me a message telling me, hey, have a free 1 year subscription. I was like, fuck it, why not?
Okay.
You know?
Specifically for you, or is that their thing?
I don't know. I was like chilling, playing on the PC. All of a sudden, I get a notification, and I just look at it, and I was like, let me see. I opened it. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Let me try the free trial. All of a sudden, they're like, all right, after 12 months, it will be this amount of money.
Okay.
I was like, damn, must be my lucky day. And to be honest, the qualities of the movies and the TV shows that Apple has to offer is phenomenal. I mean, it's just so beautiful. There's no supporting the LGBTQ. There's no supporting the pedophiles. There's absolutely nothing.
There's no shoving an agenda or someone's color at your face.
Exactly, yes. It's just beautiful and well-written shows and movies.
Yeah, that sounds quite nice.
It is, to be honest. And what I liked about it is that you can rent movies or buy them and keep it on your Apple TV, and for a small price, it's not really expensive.
Okay.
And people are saying Disney Plus is actually gorgeous and beautiful to have. I'm not even thinking about it, even though I am a huge fan of fucking Disney. Well, it's not because he hated the Jews, but, the movies, the childhood thingy. Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I don't know. There's still a massive monopoly.
It is in a way.
I mean, I am happy that Netflix doesn't have as much of a grip as it used to, especially with the way it's been dealing with things. But I don't want it to all go to fucking Disney. I'll do other shit. I don't know who owns Hulu, but I would look it up.
Yeah, I would look it up, but the owner is kind of dumb. When the Black Movement happened, there was this episode from a show called The Golden Girls, where old women are acting and they're best friends and living together and something like that. Anyways, there was an episode where they had a Women's Day at the house, and they had mud on their faces, self-care for the skin and beauty and stuff like that. They had to take down that episode because
of the mud on their faces, right?
Yeah, they said that they are
somehow blackface.
Exactly. How does that even? How do you? I can't even fucking process that in my brain.
Just too scared of losing money because of those virtue signaling fuckboys.
Yeah, but it's mud. Everyone uses it.
I know. Why, you think those idiots use logic? You think they give a shit about what people normally think?
Alright, then tell me this one. Why did the half of the voice actors in cartoons that we loved and grew up watching, alright, they suddenly decided to say, hey, I'm retiring from this character. I believe that a person of color should be doing this character. I mean, Apu is Indian. He's not black.
Look, those are part of the virtue signaling fuckboys. It's either that or they've been pressured.
Apu is not a fucking black guy. He's an Indian dude.
I don't give a shit about Pooh. Fuck him and fuck the guy who voice acted him. Alright?
Alright, fuck this.
We're talking about the voice actor. Look, we're talking about the voice actor. Voice actor, right. What is it? What situations could come up to him that led him to be such a I don't know, an escapee fuckboy. Could it be that he actually believes in this shit? That they got to him on an agenda basis? Could it be that they pressured him into leaving? And is it the same thing? Okay, this guy who is not the same color as the character, his voice acting has quit his job. I guess I have to now as well, or they'll come after me. That's a very rational thought process.
It
Even
is when
though
you
it's
put it
kind
that
of
way.
difficult to quit your own fucking job.
Yeah, after fucking 20 years of doing this shit, why quitting all of a sudden? It just doesn't sound right to me, you know? I don't think
No, it
anyone would
doesn't.
do a better Cleveland right now from Family Guy. That's what's upsetting me.
Yeah, I guess.
And I hate the fact
Yeah.
that
No, continue.
and I hate the fact that Family Guy was pressured to stop all the gay jokes when no one actually had any problems with it, to be honest. And the jokes weren't even offensive to the gay community, but they were pressured to stop making gay jokes, and they had to kill the character, the gay one. And it just sucks, you know? The world is becoming really sensitive.
I guess
Okay.
everyone just has to keep on hoping that South Park still doesn't give a shit about people.
Oh, they don't. Their last season, they made fun of transgenders,
Okay.
especially the ones that identify themselves as something else that they are not. You know, there was this one episode where the women boxing match. All right, one dude entered the I don't want to call it contest or anything. The fight, okay? And as he was entering, he is a buff dude, okay? And he said, "My name is Haley" or something like that, and I identify myself as a woman. So that means I can join the fight. And the judges were like, "Yeah, sure. If you identify yourself as a woman, we can't say no." And he actually was in a boxing arena with another female, and she identified him as a female, and he beat the living fuck out of her and won, you know? Then the whole fucking planet went berserker on South Park, and they were like, "We need to stop this show. They are actually making fun of transgenders and people who identify themselves as something else." And they actually had that thing where people have to sign so they can cancel the show.
Look.
No one did it. Can
What
you
is it
believe
called?
that?
A poll? Polls are a fucking joke. They didn't do
Yeah, they
anything
are.
for anyone. But is that it?
But the plot twist was no one actually signed. I think it's a petition.
Yeah, petitions, polls.
Yeah. No one signed the poll or the petition to actually cancel South Park because everyone's reasons for not signing it was it's just South Park. You know, you can't cancel it. It's just something we grew up watching South Park and Family Guy. How the fuck did this generation become so sensitive to the point where they forgot what they used to watch and laugh about? You know, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's weird. No, it's not weird. It's a bit sad, actually, that it's only those guys who get to think rationally, and everyone else has to abide by some radical leftist ideology. Otherwise, they're fucked. It's really dumb. More people should be able to talk about what they want, no matter how offensive they are. I know. It's you don't want to be an aggressive. You don't want to have Nazis, I guess, talking about how cool it is to be a Nazi. But at the same time, wouldn't it be nice if someone talked to them, who spoke to them, and convinced them of what they're doing? Wouldn't it be nice if we just talk about our fucking disagreements for once, and then we can agree to something in the end? I guess not. And about that, whatchamacallit, what's it called?
South Park?
Yeah. What happened? The story within South Park. It's not like they're coming out of their way to make fun of people. This shit actually happened in real life. I think the UFC or some other boxing or whatever the shit. Some guy actually went out there, said, "Oh yeah, I'm a woman now," and then proceeded to beat the living fuck out of a bunch of people. And I don't know if he did the surgery or not, but even then, he has more testosterone than a bunch of women combined.
Wow. That was
Yeah.
actually a thing.
Oh yeah. A lot of shit that happens in South Park is just taken from reality. Well, not a lot, but the ones I identified with the small amounts of South Park that I watched.
I mean, do you believe that Chris Brown is proud of the guy that identified himself as a woman and beat the living shit out of
I don't
women?
know. I don't know what Chris Brown thinks.
Well, I'm pretty sure he was proud and happy.
Did he do something with his life? Did he do something fucked up?
Yeah, he beat it up Rihanna. I think
That
7
again.
years ago.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about Chris Brown. I just don't. I
Yeah, I
didn't
know you
before
don't.
and I don't after the whatever incident.
Well, after the incident, I was like, damn, this dude did something that half of the men wish they can do, which they used to do back in the late 1950s and 1940s, but okay.
Yeah.
He was trying to bring back the old-fashioned way.
Sure.
Can't
Yeah.
Well,
Did she become more famous after he beat the shit out of her?
Oh no, she was actually famous before he actually beat the living fuck out of her.
Yeah, but did she become more famous after that?
Oh, of course, publicity.
Yeah, see? He actually beat her into success.
Women, if a guy beats you into success, don't hate him. Thank him.
Yeah. I'm not saying you can't beat them into success, women.
But
you can.
Exactly. It's the circle of life.
Yeah. A guy tries to slap you, give him an uppercut. He's there, he's a dummy. Well, you think Chris Brown is the biggest guy in the fucking neighborhood?
No, there's
It's
bigger
just a
fish in the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Punch
bigger
him.
fish in the sea.
I don't know what he looks like, but I bet he's not that muscular.
No, he's not. He's a skinny African American.
Sure. Take out a knife. It was in the apartment or whatever you lived in. There's bound to be a kitchen somewhere.
Yeah.
A hand grenade. Someone has a hand grenade. Come on, it's the US.
Yeah, of course, man. If you don't own one, I mean, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah. It's either that or
And
just a hand grenade.
if there's no hand grenade, I mean, just pull out the AK-47. I mean, how difficult is that?
Yeah. Why have all that money when you can't even buy an AK-47 in the US?
How about a bazooka?
I don't even know if that's allowed, but fuck it, why not?
It's the
Rich enough,
US,
those
baby.
folks. Yeah. Surely if you have enough money, you can have just a rocket launcher in the living room. Why not?
And a tank in your fucking garage.
Yeah. I don't know if these two are famous enough to have a tank, but yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it, you can buy whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, moving on from what the fuckery to another part of what the fuckery. And we start in 3, 2, 1. Din 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 boom din 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 ba ba da 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 da. And now with the PodDaddy podcast with your host Daddy Randy. Daddy Randy, give us the news.
This is me, Daddy Randy, giving you the news. Yes. A Florida man was jailed after smacking deputy with a Bible while soiling himself. Now, this Summerfield man who allegedly hit a county sheriff's deputy with a Bible, then defecated on himself, was jailed Tuesday after telling deputies that God told him to enter his neighbor's residence to free his juvenile daughter. I assume he meant to shack the daughter.
Yes, he wanted to shack the daughter.
Yes. Now, this 39-year-old, Robert Hoskins, was taken into custody shortly after the deputies responded to a resistance in the whatever area they got the call from. The victim told deputies that he had refused to lend Hoskins some clothing before leaving his home, and when he returned, his door had been kicked in. He said Hoskins came over to his residence and said, and I quote, expletive deleted. I fucked up, I guess. I fucked up, man. I was mad. End quote. A sheriff's office report states, now, the victim said he took Hoskins' statement as an admission of guilt in burglarizing his residence, so he called law enforcement for help. Deputies arrived a short time later, and when they attempted to peek at Hoskins, he approached them wearing only his underwear and hit a deputy in the face with a Bible. The deputy deployed his taser, and Hoskins was placed in handcuffs after a brief struggle. The victim's wife told deputies that $50 worth of clothing, 2 pairs of gray shorts, and a red shirt were missing from the residence. Deputies observed where the door had been kicked in and shattered window pane above a washing machine. The victim said the mattress in his bedroom also had been pushed to one side. Now, Hoskins' wife returned home a while after. Oh my god, this is such a long-ass fucking story. Anyway, Hoskins was charged with unarmed burglary. Burglary. Yeah, what's wrong with me? Unarmed burglary of an unoccupied dwelling. Larceny / petty theft, I suppose. It says petite thief, which is just odd. Anyway, criminal mischief, battery on a law enforcement officer, and resisting an officer without violence. What? They said there was a struggle. I guess the struggle was him shitting himself, I don't know. He was being held on $13,000 bond and is due to court on whenever the time it is. Now, off to the next thing. A Florida man, at the age of 67, has struck a girl in the face with a flagpole in an argument over Trump. Now, this Florida man was arrested after striking a 12-year-old girl in the face with a flagpole during a small rally for President Trump near an intersection. Now, he was, of course, arrested with the whole, child abuse without great bodily harm, and later released on bail. Participating. This guy was and others were participating in a sidewalk support event for the Republican president near Orange Park intersection, where the girl and her mother were in the car driving by. They exchanged taunts, so I assume she was talking shit on her mother. And then he thought, fuck it, I'm gonna hit you with a flagpole. There was a video on Facebook, and that's how he got arrested. Good job, 67-year-old Florida man.
Hey, discipline. You gotta teach your children some discipline. If you can't, a Florida man will.
I guess I'm gonna keep the weird shit to last.
Yeah.
Anyway. Hold on. Florida woman arrested in topless rampage at McDonald's.
That's what I like.
Oh, just you wait. A bare-breasted woman wearing only bikini bottoms was observed by security cameras vandalizing a Florida McDonald's. In the video, which has since gone viral, the woman is seen shoving cash registers onto the floor overturning a drink dispenser and throwing items at the staff before helping herself to some ice cream. Sandra Suarez, aged 41, entered the McDonald's in the whatever part they went to, and when an employee asked her to put on some clothes, she refused and became destructive, according to a police report obtained by Tampa Bay Times. Whatever. She destroys it, the Park police spokesman said. You name it, she's turning it over. An odd statement by a police officer.
It is. It is actually.
Yeah. The police report said she caused about $10,000 in damage. Suarez was taken to the local hospital, and then she was charged with felony criminal mischief and resisting arrest. And that was that. But we're off to the last bit. Oh, yeah? You want to say something?
Before we go, how could one naked lady cause a damage worth of $10,000?
You see, because she went to a McDonald's and took over a bunch of machines. And not just that, I assume people just let her do it. No one was gonna fuck around with a 41-year-old crazy woman.
Yeah, but everyone was like, oh, please, no, don't destroy that machine. No, not. Oh, God, she destroyed it. No. What are we supposed to do? Stop her? No.
No, fuck that. I'd continue watching. This is entertaining.
Yeah, it is, actually. A topless woman.
Yeah, go ahead, please. Turn over the drinks machine and eat ice cream while you're at it.
I don't have a problem with that. Every man's dream.
Yeah. However, now we're going into the weird zone.
Let's go, baby.
Deputies are searching for a Florida man who stole cat's blood from a clinic. Now, the box this man took had vials amounted to $600 loss for the clinic. And it's all, cat blood. Now, this man was first caught on surveillance video, was suspected of stealing the cat blood from a veterinarian clinic in Florida. This guy was, let's see, what was it? Posted picture of the man. Yeah. The man was seen touching and inspecting a diagnostics blood box before leaving the area. And then about 20 minutes later, a truck showed up in the parking area where the man wearing the same clothing walked up to the clinic and took the box. The box contained 4 vials of cat blood. Now, since this is a $600 loss for the clinic, I can only assume that a single vial of cat blood costs $150, which is what the fuck?
That's a lot.
Yeah, how is that the most fucked up part of the story? I was just wondering, what is this guy gonna do with all that blood? With that cat blood, specifically. But $150 just to take a blood sample from a cat? How fucked up is this fucking medical sector if the US is?
Are they experimenting on cat blood so they can cure cancer in the future? I'm just wondering.
I don't know, but it was a veterinarian clinic, so I guess they're seeing if the cats have HIV or something.
Oh, shit.
No, not necessarily HIV, but you get it.
Yeah, I got the point. But goddamn, wait. The dumbass that came back wearing the same clothing. I mean, at least change into something else.
Yeah, they don't think that far ahead.
Damn it, they're like, okay, Jimmy, this is a perfect plan. You just bring back the truck, and I'll just steal the blood. Is there something wrong with this plan? Nah, Bobby, I think it's a beautiful plan. All right, let's go. And they just fucking do it. They just didn't even think about the surveillance camera or anything.
Yeah.
Their
minds were too set on cat blood to focus.
Yeah, they were too high on that shit.
Yeah. Got any quotes of the week? You can say no.
Good news. I do have a
What?
quote. I have a
Oh,
quote, but I want to
okay,
say
okay.
something.
Alright.
It's just one last bit of news about Florida man that I discovered by mistake. Florida man dies in explosion after attempting to microwave a microwave.
What the fuck? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's one hell of a way to die, but still.
What the fuck, right?
Yeah.
Florida, they just don't think before they do anything, man.
But dude, what would happen if you microwave a microwave? Think about it.
Dude, that does sound awesome.
It's like in a double microwave.
Shit, then I can make... Wait, then my food can get hot faster.
Damn. Famous last words.
And that was the famous last words.
Yeah.
Anyways, on to the quote of the week. Yes, I am studying, but the STU is silent. Adolf Hitler.
Yeah. He was trying to study how to invade Russia. Died of depression.
Because he is dying.
Yeah. Yeah. He didn't kill himself. He died of depression. So, depression got to him before the Russians did. That's how difficult it is to invade Russia.
I just love Russia and to the point where you can't even invade them, and it's hard to do that.
Yeah, and somehow the fucking Mongols did.
Yeah, in some way. Well, this was our 20th episode of the PodDaddy experience. Didn't expect for us to go this far, but hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista.